One of the many questions people have is, what does it feel like to experience the world as awareness? So I'm going to take you through my own journey, how it feels for me when I remain as awareness. So when I started, at first it seemed like an intermittent experience. So awareness is something I would sort of try to get to from the mind, but slowly as the teaching became simpler and simpler, and one of my favorite teachers is Rupert Spira, and everything just became much more simpler as I went on. There was a small shift eventually where I realized that we're always in awareness. That's how we're always aware of what we're thinking, what we're feeling, and our thoughts and emotions. We feel like we're not aware, but the truth is we're always aware. This is something that you must notice in order to live or in order to see the world through the eyes of God. You have to realize that you are awareness at all times. It doesn't matter if you're thinking, if you have different feelings and emotions and things like that. When you inquire, you come to the conclusion that that which is aware is not something that is intermittent, is not something that is coming and going. For example, right now, take any thought and think about, say, for example, a car. You see, the car sort of comes into your seeing, and you have known that thought right now, and it also disappears into this open field of awareness, and you need to inquire it slowly. Have I ever had a thought which remained in the open space of awareness at all times, or is it my own experience that everything just sort of comes into this open space and leaves from this open space? And this is the exploration. It's very simple. Just take step backs. So if you're thinking, and if you feel like you're inside the body and you feel like you're contracted and you're this person, you have to relax and ask yourself, who is aware of this thought or of this feeling? And when you ask yourself, somehow you start taking step backs. So you sort of ask yourself, is this thought aware? And obviously you realize the thought itself is not aware. It is you that is aware of the thought. So you take a step back and you might have another feeling. Let's say you got a feeling of being inside the head. So now you ask yourself, am I inside the head, or am I aware of sensations that are inside the head? Then you take another step back and you realize you sort of see space around you. Ask yourself, who is the one that is aware of the space that's around me? Am I trying to be aware of it, or am I trying to know it, or is it just naturally known in me as awareness? So this is how you sort of guide yourself step by step. It's not something you learn. It's there's nothing to improve. It's more like you step back into your experience. You start asking questions, the right questions, as I've shown you, like who is aware of this experience, for example. That's a question you can start with. So you start with that, you step back one step to the feelings, and you ask yourself, who is aware of this feeling or of this sensation? And you take another step back, and slowly you start to notice. It's sort of like a subtle noticing. Just notice that doesn't matter what thoughts you have, what feelings you have. You can have crazy amount of thoughts at any moment, but it does not matter, because the one who is noticing these thoughts is not coming and going with the thoughts. This is the most important discovery that you can make, that I awareness is not coming and going, is unmoving, is inward. All of the experiences, all of the thoughts, all of the feelings are coming and going. I remain unaffected by the change. Nothing can touch me. So yeah, this is sort of my journey into how how sort of simple it became for me. So hope this made it a little bit more clear for you, like to see the world as awareness and to remain as awareness when everything is coming and going. So yeah, if you'd like to, you know, connect with me, you can subscribe and I'll make more videos. Right now I just gave you sort of like a basic, like, bird's eye point of view of what this is, but slowly I'll start to break it down into more practical things you can do, like guided meditations and things like that. So yeah, if you like it and you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe. See you next time.